I am every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to Miss LPD's channel called I'm Every Woman. I'm a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend, a colleague, and a lover. It's all in me. So, if you're looking for all things women, sit back, relax, and enjoy. That's not to say if you are not a woman, you are not welcome to this channel. Oh no, you are more than welcome. The more, the merrier. Especially if you want to understand the women in your life a little better. My name is Lungi. That's what the L stands for in Miss LPD. If you see me for the first time, welcome to my channel. As you can see, I'm a senior citizen, just trying to live her dreams, and I'm still very new in the YouTube space. So you're not very late if it's the first time joining us, and I hope you enjoy what you have to see, what you have to hear, and then subscribe. And if you've watched me for more than once and you have not subscribed, why haven't you subscribed? As much as I'm very new in these YouTube streets, because I launched my YouTube channel only in July, late July even, I decided, let me join in the Vlogtober vibe. So I was just like, why not? Let me try. Instead of waiting until next year, October, who knows if I'll still be alive. On this channel, we're all about taking chances and living our best lives and, just pushing ourselves forward and seizing the moment, grabbing every opportunity that comes our way. So here we are. I'm gonna be one of the Vlogtobers as well. I'm a day late since today is the 2nd of October, but I'm just one day late because I wasn't quite sure. Should I do it? Will I cope? Am I not too old for this? Am I not too new for this? But I think I will cope because, for me, it's going to be maximum 10 minutes vlogs, though not longer than that. And mostly I'll be talking, I'm not going to be out there, except for those special times, but mostly my vlogs will be based on me just talking. And, I'm a woman. I'm allowed to talk. It's my channel. I can talk if I want to. Maybe by the end of October, who knows, I'll be having more subscribers and they're going to grow this channel. That would be fantastic. So I'm going to be discussing different things throughout October. When I was contemplating joining the Vlogtober trend, I was thinking, but what will I be talking about every day? But then I was like, hey, Lungia, can you even worry about that? You like talking. You always have something to say, something to showcase, something to discuss, a certain topic to inspire women, to empower them. So I was like, baby, to do this. I remember back in the days when I used to watch and the City. You remember this and the City? You remember those four girlfriends? That used to be one of my favorite drama series on TV. Remember Carrie Bradshaw? Every day she used to blog about any topic, usually based on her own experience for that particular day. At the end of the day, she'll open up her laptop and then she'll type of way. I remember I used to like, she used to inspire me doing that. I used to be very fascinated with her doing that because by the end of the show, we would always look forward to find out what she's actually going to blog about. So now that I'm in this YouTube space, why not? I'm also gonna have something to say every single day. Today, I want to talk about shopping. I'm a woman, so obviously I enjoy shopping. I know most women out there really enjoy shopping. I always wonder what is it about me that make people at the shops, I don't know, they're always drawn towards me to ask me something at the shop. Sometimes when I'm really not in the mood, when you have those days when you're in a real bad mood, those kind of days, that's when I would wish I could write on my forehead, please don't talk to me. Don't even talk to my lawyer. Don't talk to anybody that has to do with me. Just leave me alone. Can I just shop in peace? I never really seem to be at peace when I'm shopping because I enjoy shopping and I need to concentrate when I'm shopping. Sometimes I would have headphones so I can listen to the music as I, you know, roam through the aisles, or just even enjoying the music inside the shop. By the way, did you know that they're very intentional about the type of music that they play at the shops? Apparently, it depends on the kind of music, but they usually aim for the kind of music that will, motivate you to stay longer in the shop. You staying longer means, you'll end up filling up that shopping basket or the trolley, and that's more money for the shop. Nothing is just done haphazardly when it comes to shopping. When it comes to shops, everything is done intentionally. Even all those sweets and chocolates that are placed right next to the till, they're very intentional about that situation. It's not just you know. So I don't know. People just feel like I'm trustworthy. I don't know. Maybe am I trustworthy? They just look at me and feel they can trust me. They feel I can be a friend to help them out, choose whatever. Like even if I'm at a clothing shop, the person would be like, "Excuse me, what do you think?" Like it's like all the time, almost all the time when I'm out there shopping and minding my business. Somebody will just walk up to me, be it a female or male, they'll walk up to me and start asking me, putting me in that space where I have to try and choose and you know, for them, look at them and see if the particular clothing item suits them. So much that I try to avoid the dressing area, the dressing room, the fitting rooms. I try to avoid them because you'd find some lady busy trying on different clothing items. The moment her eyes go towards me, I start looking the other direction because I know what's gonna come up. I know what's next. They're gonna ask. They're gonna ask me if what do you think of what do you think of this color? Should I choose green? Should I choose red? Do you think it suits my same thing with men? They'll be like, I'm buying it for my wife. I'm buying this particular thing for my wife or for my girlfriend. So what do you think? Do you think I should choose? I remember this other guy who was buying like a bra, a brassiere. He told me that he was buying a bra for his girlfriend. And was asking me, how can you tell the size? How am I supposed to know? She's not my girlfriend. I've never seen her. I've never seen her naked. So I have no idea of the size of her boobs. So how the hell am I supposed to know? But yeah, they would stand there and, wait for me to give them pointers, to come up with an idea, to think. Be like, please, you have to help me. You are a lady. I'm sure you know better than me. Type of vibe. Very interesting. Or maybe I come across as very trendy and stylish. So they probably think I know things. Well, I do kind of know things. But sometimes I wish they would just leave me alone. And then when I'm done with my shopping and I go by the tills, it's another nightmare again. I don't know why, but each time I'm at the tills, I have a problem with people wanting to borrow my reward card. You know, the reward card. I remember this other time when I was at Pick and Pay. I was just not in the right mood. Besides, I had just heard that it's not a good idea to to give your card to like a complete stranger at the shops, to borrow your card to someone. It's not a good idea because it has all your information. So if they do anything illegal with their shopping or whatever, then it's on you. You're the one who's gonna go to jail. And I'd heard this other woman complaining on social media that on her Pick and Pay card, she had like 700 or something rands. I don't know what they call the money that you earn, or I guess the reward money. She had like 700 and something, almost 800 rands worth of actual money. With Pick and Pay, you get actual money. You can like use the card at Pick and Pay and request for them to give you money. I don't know if they still do that. They used to do that. I'm not sure if they still do that. Anyway, so this lady in the queue, there was there was a, there was a person in between them. So there was the lady and then another customer and then the lady, the card lady. Okay. So obviously now she's looking around to check, can somebody borrow me their card? So that lady, borrowed her the card. Only for that lady who borrowed the card to use the entire amount that was in the card, all the rewards. So when the owner of the card, when this was their turn to be at the till register, and when you know that you've got some money, when you know that you've got some money in your rewards, you go there very excitedly and confidently, like I've got almost 800 rands in my card, and to find the lady that had borrowed the card had used up the entire amount. And shame, the poor lady was screaming her lungs out, fuming, and the cashier said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you guys were related. I thought maybe, or maybe she's a friend or your sister or whatever." But she could not be helped. The cashier can't do anything about that. Bottom line, the entire money was gone just like that. And I know with Pick and Pay, also when you always use your reward card, they get that your information of how you do your shopping, the kind of groceries you normally buy, the kind of groceries you normally buy is in their system. So when there's specials for the month or for the week, they will send you SMSs or emails based on the kind of grocery, based on the kind of groceries you normally buy. So imagine now if you keep giving your cards to different people, even the system is going to be confused as to how can't this lady skip and we thought, but now you're going to crash. You're going to confuse the system, so it's really not a good idea. So this other day, I also learned, I asked actually this other time when I was at Checkers, I asked the cashier, why is it that people are always, because it's free to have this card, sign up for the card. It's very free and it doesn't even take that much of a time. So why those who don't have the card, what is that problem? So she told me that the problem is with the ID. To apply for the card, you need to have your ID. So I was like, what? So does it mean all those people don't have their IDs? And the cashier was like, looks like it. So that's very bothersome that there's so many people out here who don't have IDs, or maybe they just don't don't carry their IDs all the time, and they only remember when they're at the shop. But it's a lot of them. That's the thing. Like I said, for me, almost each time I go to these shops, I would have somebody asking me if it clicks, don't you have a reward card? Yeah, so anyway, this other time, I was not in a good mood. I was just not in the good mood. And I had recently, read that story on Facebook. It was on Facebook, I remember now, that I read the story of that lady who had her 700 and something rand being chowed by the other lady that she was trying to help with the card. So I'd recently read that story. So when I was at the till, and then you had the situation of somebody looking around, can someone please borrow me their reward card? Ngavese ngabheka ezulu, looked the other way. A friend of mine said she's never heard of the term ngabheka ezulu. She said she's never heard it. And yet she's from Umlazi, just like me. Ukubheka ezulu, it means ignoring somebody. Like, don't look at me, don't talk to me, I'm not listening to you, I'm not here now, talk to the hand. I don't want to know what you have to say, I'm not interested. So bheka ezulu. Why they say bheka ezulu? I guess it's because when you're at the zoo, because that's where they keep the animals and there's plenty of them, you don't concentrate on just one view. Your eyes are all over, looking at all the animals and being fascinated by the animals. So maybe that's why when you're mising someone, it's just like bheka ezulu. So anyway, yes, I'm at the till. I'm at the queue there. I'm in the queue, and the lady starts looking around. Bheka ezulu. And I don't know how they could tell that I have the card, because all of a sudden, all eyes were on me, with that facial expression, like, just give you the card. So me, I'm not very good with lies. I'm not even joking about that. I'm not good with lies. It's like, I always feel like people can tell when I'm telling lies. So I'd rather just tell the truth. I don't know why I told the truth, because they didn't know me. I'm a bar of soap. They didn't know what's in my wallet. They don't know if I have the royalty card. Yeah, it's another name for these cards. Besides being called the rewards cards, I think they're called a royalty card. They had no idea that I had the Pick and Pay royalty card. But there I was saying, no, I'm sorry, I can't give you my card. And everybody was like, why? And I was like, no, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not comfortable giving out my card anymore. I'm not going to borrow anyone my card anymore, actually. I told the story. And all eyes are on me now. Even people from the other queues, from the other tills, they're busy listening to my story. Like, oh, like, that's BS. Like, they're not believing me. They're not buying my story. And all of a sudden now, as enemy number one, everybody was against me. Everybody was kind of attacking me. But that body language, that facial expressions, the business whispering, it was just a buzz around this lady who is refusing to borrow the other poor lady a card. Like, how mean? How can she do this? I made a chair like this, that. I got so nervous. I almost gave up and like gave the lady my card. I was like, I'm putting my foot down this time. I am not giving my card to anyone. I don't have to. It's my card. It's got my name on it. It's got my address on it. It's got my details on it. I don't have to give it to anyone. Nobody's going to force me. But it was such an uncomfortable feeling. I just began to be very self-conscious. I started imagining, the worst case scenario. That's what if because after that situation, I wanted to just leave the mall completely, just go home. So what if when I leave the shop, like there's a mob of people waiting for me, like, yeah, weird, yeah, she sort her out. I seem so very jailer. Why didn't she borrow the other lady, the poor lady, the hair card? Because the stares I was getting, very unfriendly stares as I left the shop. Everybody was looking at me in a very unfriendly way, so I really, really got worried. I got very worried. I felt so intimidated. But nothing happened to me, except that, nobody was talking to me. I felt like alone in a huge mall, full of people, I just started feeling very, very alone and felt like I'm. I felt like I was Puff Daddy. Right now, Puff Daddy is not the most celebrated celebrity. I felt like that. But nobody's liking me in this mall. Nobody's looking at me in a nice way. At the moment, I started wishing somebody would ask me something. How as much as I'm not a fan of people bothering me and asking me stuff when I'm shopping and minding my business, that day I wished people would come and ask me for something and ask me about anything. Say anything, but nobody did. Because, yeah. So that's my experience with my rewards card. Well, we've come to the end of our first day of Vlogtober. Stay tuned for another vlog. Hopefully tomorrow, and tomorrow's one will definitely be much shorter. Life's good. Life is so good. So let's stay living and stay woke. Goodbye.